You may be delayed a second, I'm just trying to get a bid from a roofer for us. Boards. Jackie,
John, I have this camera turned off, so if you wanna just take your hat off so people can hear.
camera just-
That's the audio.
The camera is absolutely positively
I have it shut off at the
under
computer.
penalty of perjury. The camera is turned
Camera's
off.
off.
Camera's turned off.
She didn't answer yes.
She said the camera's off. The camera's off. I already checked on that. Jackie, he's in the process of trying to send me the bid right now, so we'll just have to do it on the fly.
Okay.
$14,500.
14,500. Oh, okay.
All right, it is now 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna call the meeting to order. First order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We're gonna have a roll call for Barb. Now, run right down the table, name-wise, start with Jeff.
Jeff Holte, present.
Jan Lee, present.
John Castro, present.
Rich Nimitz, present.
Barbara Shesky, present.
David Saranen, present.
Wendy Furtak, present.
To start with, we have a quorum.
Is Helena on?
No, Helena won't be here. I don't know if she's called in or not. She's, the last I heard of our last board member, Helena Jameson, she's becalmed on a sailboat in the middle of Lake Superior somewhere.
So, excuse me, that there are already 7 and she's not here.
That's correct.
So then there are 8 on the board now?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I was just gonna get to. We now have 8 people on the board. I'll explain that in a second, which makes our quorum now 5. There's some question about that, but we're gonna go with 5 to, with an abundance of caution and not get caught with 4. We have 3 new members on the board. We have Jan Lee, appointed by the county, Bayfield County Board. We have
Chair.
Wendy Furtak, who is the appointee by Carl Moran, School District Superintendent. State statutes require the appointment of the local school district superintendent or his designee. He's chosen not to be on the board, and he has appointed Wendy in his stead. And we have me. Those are your 3 new people. Giving us a board of 8 people. All the quorum calculators say 5. I'll get to that a little bit later in the
Could you speak a little louder?
not really. This is what I got.
Okay.
Verification of posting. Jackie, will you verify the posting?
Yes, I put it up at the post office, the grocery store, and on our front door as of Monday.
And just for the board's edification, I've asked Jackie, because I do it in other places, to take a picture of the posting with camera phone so we have irrefutable evidence that it's been posted, and she has sent that to me. Moving on to number 5, approval of the agenda. I'm gonna ask for a motion to approve the agenda, but I do have one amendment I need to make. I need to make an amendment to number 10, where it says, library board may entertain a motion to move in and out. I wanna strike in and out and replace that with into. The reason for that is, this is language we use elsewhere, but it makes it appear that we are gonna be fluid moving in and out of closed session, and we are not. We're gonna move into closed session, discuss the 2 issues we have to discuss, come out of closed session, set the next meeting date, and adjourn once we get to that point. I also wanna amend where it says pursuant to Wisconsin State Statute 19.85 subsection 1, subsection C, I want subsection C struck, because that has to do with municipal employee discussions, and I want it replaced with parens of subsection F and subsection G. They apply more appropriately to library patrons. Got that, Barb?
I do.
Okay.
And those sections, Rich, again apply to?
Library patrons, more specifically than employees.
Thank you.
It's a library patron issue we're talking about. With that, I would ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Do I hear a second? With no second, we were gonna close the meeting.
I'll second it.
I have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Is there discussion?
Oops, I'm sorry. Yes, we can have discussion.
I have one item to bring up that I'm not seeing on the agenda, and that is a vote for the president of the library board. If I'm referring to our bylaws, that talks about Wisconsin statutes require board members to elect a president, and it goes on to say in our own bylaws here at the library, the officers shall be president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, elected and appointed among the trustees at the annual meeting. An officer may succeed him herself. Vacancies in office shall be filled by vote at the next regular meeting of the board after the vacancy occurs. So could you maybe comment on that?
Sure. The town chairman checked with DPI on that. DPI said the town chairman had the authority to appoint somebody as president to run out the term. And based on that, it's our understanding that there'll be an election for the president position in November in the normal timeframe.
Definitely be checking on that.
Check on it all you like. That's what I was told. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor of the agenda, say aye.
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 No.
Let's do a roll call. Wendy?
No.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Jan?
I'm thinking, just out of an abundance of caution, I will say no, since it's unclear. No.
Okay. Well, we have a 3 to 1 vote. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask for a motion to adjourn this meeting, because we cannot proceed without an agenda.
Do we know for sure that this is something, do we know for sure, Jeff, that this is something, what is the wording on this?
Well, to start,
I have not checked with DPI. I'm literally just reading our bylaws. And the bylaws says we vote at the next meeting.
well, to start with.
So I don't know what to say.
From when the vacancy occurred, it has to be done by the very next
Vacancies
meeting?
in office shall be filled by vote at the next regular meeting of the board after the vacancy occurs. To
Passed
me,
on the
that means
Okay.
tonight.
I passed on the information I was given by the town chairman in the discussion with the DPI. Now, the bottom line is, when I put the agenda out there, I asked everybody